of God, I am serving the indigenous people of Biafra here in Singapore as national coordinator. Stay tuned and pay attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Maz Dennis. Thank you very much. I hope all our listeners are paying attention. Please, there's a little things before we proceed. There's a things I want us to know today before we now double into our topic for today. For today's, a lot of things are happening. A lot are happening. But today, people pretend as if nothing is going on. People are being killed. People are being massacred. Sometimes I'm wondering why all these are intellectual people, all these so-called intellectual personality, they choose the way of oppression. They choose to align with oppression. They choose to work with oppression. They choose to do evil. I don't understand. I don't understand why all these things are happening the way it happened. I don't understand. These people are people feeling the same pain. These so-called intellectuals, they are now feeling the way things are going. They see everything is very, very disarray. Things are not moving. Things are not working. But they are the one that we now telling you in their comfort zone, telling you, go and arrange your PVC. Let us vote out APC. That is when I keep on wondering, what have been eating these people up? Or is it means they don't have common sense? What is that for? The same people will now asking you, go and bring your PVC. We vote out APC. We vote in PDP. If I may ask all these people, since some inception, since 1999, or let me say since 1990 till date, why Nigeria never make any headway till today? And we still clamoring, we will now have a good way. We will now have a good thing. Things will change for better. Things will change for good. We keep on saying things will change for good. So why are we having this such a mentality? Even some people will be in their comfort zone. They will now telling us that some years back, some people in their comfort zone were even reminding us that 50 something, Nigeria was the best economy all over the world. Then you even went to America. How American young ladies are respecting them. How the Western world are seeking to get a Nigerian visa to just to come to Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria you hear this story. The rest of the world have been moving forward, and things are getting better in their country more than in 50s. If you go to America now, America have been advanced, have been developed, technological science in every lentification. America have been much advanced, but you come in Nigeria, people will now telling you the good times based on 1950s. Now the question is, how can an old man will prefer the olden days, but new generation things are getting worse. Things are getting worse day by day. Why? They even remind you that time you can use small money and you get many things. And they remind you that time even you can have a steady right. What is going on in this our generation? And here we are again. Some people are still advising people, go and get your PVC. You know, the hypocrite I see about black man and about black race is for them to be able to admit their mistakes. This is the evil in highest estate. If a black man to accept, admitted that he have wrong, I never seen these things before. Is the wickedness in highest order. The same people that advocated for late Buhari that they need change, that Mr. Ex-President, Mr. President Goodluck Jonathan, he did not govern people well. He's not president well. Things he doing is out of hands. Petroleum is skyrocketing. Everything, food stuff, all skyrocketing. People are coming out. Even people like Elofai, people like what they call it, Lita Edochia or something like that. That old woman, and rest of them, they will protest. Nobody will hurt them. Nobody will jail them. Nobody will apprehend them. That is when democracy is at its peak in Nigeria. These people are prophesying change. Go and get your PVC. We vote PDP out. We vote Goodluck Jonathan out. I remember that I'm argued with some fellows and telling them that Nigeria doesn't need PVC. What Nigeria needs is to disintegrate. Let each component go their separate way. That is the only solution to Nigeria. I remember that someone telling me, my brother, this thing is not the best solution. The best solution, there is a unity in a gigantic nation. There is a unity in one country. There is a unity in a. He began to give me a lot of reasons. But today we now back to square one. These men now are still telling people, advising people, go and get your PVC. There is one of them that I discussed some. I think that was some years back. I think last year or the other about. I reminded him about Hope Uzodinma, who legitimately won the election in Imo State. Today, the Nigerian court remove him and bring somebody from fourth position and is telling him as a governor, as a legitimate governor in Imo State. Now I ask that person, where is your PVC vote? He couldn't answer that question. So what am I trying to say in essence? Some of our people know the truth, but they keep on romancing the evil, romancing demons, romancing the evil. I don't know what is wrong with our people. They cannot use emotions to decide the future of millions of people. You need to face naked truth. And that is what we are here to say, and that is what we are here to speak. They cannot come out and speaking Queen English for us. They cannot come out and speaking good grammar for us. While deep inside their heart, you know the reality. I ask them all these, our politicians. I don't want to calling you names, but today I come to remind you the truth. I want to ask all these politicians, sincerely from your heart, do you think that Nigeria will rise again? Do you think that Nigeria will be great again? Do you think that Nigeria, do you think that will make Nigeria to become a powerful nation again? Deep inside your heart, you know it can never happen. Sincerely, it can never happen. Why are you wasting our precious time being in one Nigeria? Why? Of course, I saw the ceremony of Soludo, governor of Anambra State. I'm not against all these people, but the question, when I see well-educated man, well-intellectual, they're lying. That one is when I begin really pissed off, because In every sincerity, they know what is truth. They know Nigeria. There is nothing you can do or say in order to make Nigeria to become one again. It's impossible. That thing is from the creation. It's stand immemorial. It's not things that is started today. Let me remind all of you that people that will come out tomorrow and telling our people about 2023, go and go to your PVC. Is this means only our chance is to get this country? Nothing like your chance. It's more debt. Let me remind you, even you go and bring angel, Britain satisfy him as angel, America satisfy him as angel, we Biafrans satisfy him as angel, Oduduwa satisfy him as angel, Hausa satisfy him as angel, even Fulani satisfy him as angel. Once he sits in that asylum, he will misbehave. Why? There is something about foundation in Nigeria. It's not about magic. It's not about miracle. There is no way miracle will happen to such a fellow. So if you educated and you are a professor and you keep on clamoring for one Nigeria, you know you are deceiving your people. Stop telling lies. You know you can never, such a thing can never work. That is why we speak truth in Radio Biafra. We don't lie. Sincerely speaking, we know that Nigeria can never work because there is something about the foundation. Today, that is why I'm not going after the Tinubu. I'm not going after the I'm not going after with our own man or Ipob. I'm not going after with maybe bring another person from a Biafran man to. I'm not after this people. There is something fundamental about the foundation of theological reform, which make it ungovernable, which make it impossible to any human being to succeed. That's what we are talking about. It's not about the personality. It's not about the ethnic nationality that person comes out. It doesn't matter. What matters, there is something wrong about foundation of theological reform. And that is the gospel I'm here to preach this morning. Whether you bring NJ, put it in Nigeria, the person will still commit atrocities because of the foundation. Let me give you one illustration. The owner of land looked the sun, topography of the land, decided to do one decking. Decided to build one decking in the land because he have checked, he have called surveyor, he have called even hydrogeologists, he have called all this to check topography of land, check the survey scope of the land, check all these things. After analyzing, series of analyzing the land, he now come up that what suited this land. What suited this land is to build one decking in this land. When he realized that what suited that land is to build one-story building in that land, now some vagabonds from somewhere decided that today we now intellectuals, we are now professors, we are now this, we are now that. On top of this one decking, we can now bring pillars, and we can now bring maybe Dangote cement or maybe Germany cement. Some people say no, bring maybe bring cement. Some people say no, you can bring American cement. Let us chop it, and we build a 10-story building. 10-story building is okay. You can carry it. Well, all of you are knowingful know that this addition to this structure will eventually collapse. No miracle on that. Because when you now lay foundation for one-story building, eventually you come and add 10-story building to make it 11-story building. There is no way that house will not collapse. Even though you go to Britain and bring their cement, you know you have more quality. You bring it and use it to bring their block of Germany. Eventually, that house building will collapse. It will sink. That is the experiment Nigerian people are doing. The gods of Nigeria, the owner of Nigeria, have created Nigeria to last for 100 years. And for his own analysis, he said there is no way you can mix water with oil. No way. This man is a geologist. In fact, he's a very, from his own analysis, he's an expert. He understood all these things. That is why he come in conclusion that is nowhere water and oil can be together. That is your own final conclusion. He now give this life expiring date to become 100 years. After 100 years, please go your own separate ways. Even the experiment, he couldn't be able to last that 100 years. 1967 to 1970, that was a civil war everywhere. People fighting, but now they have succeeded in subdue people. Subdue Biafran nation. They are now becoming one Nigeria again. Now, after 2014, he's still overstretching it in the expense of killing more people dying. You see people are dying often in Nigeria, motor accidents, poor health care, electricity collapse throughout Nigeria. All this is as a result of overstretching the lifespan of Nigeria. We overstretch the lifespan of Nigeria. That is the reason all these things are happening. Stop speaking grammar. Stop speaking Queen English. This is a very simple as ABC. We now stretching Nigeria. As a result, we are overstretching Nigeria. People are dying on daily basis. Nigeria, the experiment, it couldn't have been last more than 100 years. That is why souls are dying. That is why people are perishing. That is why men and women are dying day by day. Because the builder surveyed the land, check the soil, the capable, even from his own analysis, he failed woefully. Because he could have do it only 10 years or 20 years. But because of economical benefit, he extended it to 100 years. That is why it's not even up to the half. War broke in 1967 to 1970. And if you go and check history, you know, since 1914, Nigeria never have peace. There have been constant problem, constant genocide, because oil and water can never mix it together. The people have been enjoying all this in so long. Till 2014, we're supposed to go our separate ways. We say no. Let us continue overstretching. Now Nigeria has been overloaded. And stop telling us it will work. Stop telling us go and bring your PVC. Stop telling people go and get this. Nigeria cannot never work. My hatred is concern this and Igbo Arite that is really know the truth, but they refuse to speak out. These entrepreneurs, all these educated people, self-made millionaires, they know the truth, but they refuse to speak the truth. They know the best solution for everybody is go our separate ways, but they refuse to say it the way it is. When you ask them, they will opt for one super Nigeria. Whereas they know there is nothing good will come in Nigeria. They know. Now we overburden them Nigeria. We overstretching Nigeria. And as a result, the consequences will be on timely date. Go and watch the very galling pictures and videos. We are one vehicle have boarded in Enugu, heading to Talaba or whatever in North. They have fatal accident. Could you tell me if we have a motorable road? The signs are clear. You see electricity in street lights everywhere. Don't you know you don't need prophet to tell you it will reduce the amount of road accidents we are having on daily basis. When you have a motorable road, street light everywhere, and the road will be very big, as one lane will be like a 4 or 5. Before you now talk about motor accident, the thing will reduce drastically. The reason is because the road is motorable and there is a sign everywhere. It's a common sense. And Nigeria today, they never build such a thing. You die, you cannot be able to afford a good hospital. Whereas other countries of the world, as a veteran being a citizen, you have your card. You go that place and get treatment for free because you are a citizen. Tell me what Nigerian, a bamboo man, a Nigerian can be able to be proud that he paraded himself as a Nigerian. Tell me what will make you to parade yourself that you are Nigeria, you are coming from Africa. Tell me one good thing, nothing. And today, this intellectual are telling us we need to vote people out. Are you insane? How can you vote these people out of office? There are people that controlling the House of Assembly. There are people that are majority in the Senate. There are people controlling judiciary. There are people that are controlling INEC. So tell me how? What have been eating our people up? Why our people are like sugarcoat things? Why they don't want to tell the truth? Why they don't want to speak the truth? Why are they lying often on all? Why? Because all these things our people are doing is wasting of time and wasting of energy. Before I see anybody that I will respect in Biafran land is when the person are speaking boldly enough to speak for referendum. That is when I will see that person as a man of honor. Till then, I see nobody. Let us see, please, before I proceed, our very topic today for benefit of our listener, please, sorry, is untold hardship in Nigeria. Whereas other countries that has natural resources like mineral or crude oil are rejoicing. The reverse is the case. Now, another country of the world that has the crude oil, that's selling the crude oil, making more money. Their GDP is increasing. But in here in Nigeria, nobody is talking about oil. Nobody is talking about crude oil. The reason is what? Because cabals have hijacked this thing. They are now so happy, very happy, making so much money. Let me commend just half. Let me give him pass mark. What is that? His name? Elumelu, former CEO Zenith Bank. I hope I'm not mistaken with his pure name. I think. Let me. I think yes. His name is. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that is his name. His name is Tony Elumelu. He's a former Zenith Bank CEO, if I'm not mistaken. This man is, I don't care about why people are criticizing him. He speaks half truth. Why did I say he spoke about half truth? It's because he said 95% of crude oil in Ebony is lost to the thieves. It's not thieves, it's cabals, it's the mafians that owns Nigeria are having a field there with their property. You cannot call them thieves. They're not thieves, they are this well arranged. That is the truth. All of us knows about that. Why our own case differs, we speak the direct. We don't romance thing evil. We speak direct. So Tony, this man called Tony Elumelu, he knows the truth. He said it's only 3%. I mean, like 3,000. Normally, it's supposed to be production of 200,000 barrels per day. But now it's only 3,000. Imagine. So where is 95% goes? It's a cabals in Asorok are sheer petitioning to their families. That is the truth. Nothing to hide about Nigeria. That is the truth. They petitioning to their families. They petition all this into their families, enjoying the outcome, not allocating those money, not those money get in accrual from that crude oil. They send it to Nigerian government post. No, they share it to them among themselves. That is a Nigerian for you. Whereas the poor masses are dying in abject poverty, things are getting out of hand. Why? Because we overstretch Nigeria. We pretending, and this man, I think this man now called him, we are the first people. He said, hold your leaders accountable. But if he is sincere, let me clarify what I said about him, that he spoke half truth. If he is sincere to himself, he would have known the only solution to Nigerian problem is to disintegrate, to divide Nigeria, to call for referendum. That is the only solution. He knows that. Why he will not be bold enough and stand like a man and speak it out and tell Kabas, let us call for referendum. Let us decide the fate of this country. Let people take their destiny on their hands. Let people take decision on what they will going forward. But they will not say it is. They say go and hold your leader responsible. Is it Buhari that is late and died and be buried and forgotten in Saudi Arabia we hold responsible, or is it a young boy that is an imposter in Asolo hold who and who? That is why I'm so baffled and I'm so disturbed about all these our parents. Those self-made millionaires, they know the truth, but they cannot be able to speak. They will massacre wells, massacre it. That is why I never recognize them. Because these men, they know the truth. They will go to one corner and say, hey, you know, Asolok is finished, blah, 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 blah. But they will not be bold, courageous enough to speak it out. All of them, some of them will be, once he now see himself in control of power, he will begin to, he turn to monster. He forgot him all his suffering. He forgot him all the poverty that ravaging his community. He forget all these things very soon. You will see him identify with rich people. He don't care about what his other poor masses are going on, what they are suffering, what they are passing day by day. They don't care. So tell me as an intellectual, all these Biafran men and women, political elite in Biafra, and they know the truth. Why then cannot come together and say, why not we now said we need a referendum? After all, UK have done it twice. Why? Because they will not preaching you. I hate Ipob. I don't like this. What these people are saying. Why not call it name? If you now having different opinions, opposition opinion, why not try what we say? If you win us in ballot paper, we now come back and stay in one zoological public. When we say something, you never try it, not even once. And we calling us names. You are a professor, you are this, you are that. But you never give what we said, try, not even once. We say, give us a date for referendum. If we win us in a ballot powers, then we go back to the zoological and build one Nigeria. But since we are saying this thing, you never get it a trial. Why would anyone that speak this thing, you shut that person up? Why? And tomorrow you turn out and begin to speak grammar and say this, that. All this is a blinking, a short-time solution. It's not a long-time solution. Let me be honest with you. It's a short-time solution. It can never lead unborn children to any greatness. Bringing decent people to Anambra State, bringing decent people to Enugu State, bringing decent people to Imo State is a only short-term solution. It's not a long-term solution. The long-term solution is for us to declare a Biafra. That is a long-term solution. All this too much grammar, go and get your PVC, it's a wasting of time and the energy and the resources. We know the outcome. Even when you bring the angel, you come walking on the faulty foundation, letting he will not do anything. I could record people as saying all manner of things regarding Jonathan when he was a president. People are calling him names because he believes in rule of law. Even when he go to North to do campaign, they burn his cars. He never arrest them. He never do them harm. But today, all these evil men and the National Labour Union, Adam Shomori, when Ambassador was a president, why I'm using this man as a case study? This man, he never agreed. Small thing he will say, he will go on strike. But Ambassador never sent troops to go and kill him and arrest him. He will say, no, we don't want, we will not agree. We will not agree, or we will not agree. We will not agree, or we will not agree. Next thing you will see, he will mobilize people, partisans, and all these things. They will begin to do protests. Nobody have today. Can you hear about National Labour Union? Can you hear the name again? Even children under 10 years, they don't know what is National Union Labour. They don't know them again because all of them become jump and dead. In fact, some of them are being in coma since the emergency of late Buhari. So it's when nice people in the power, you have power to, you have time to exercise your this thing, you have power to exercise your democracy and begin to talk rubbish, go to tweet nonsense. But when since Alamajiri into power, none of you can be able to go and even protest. Is become a haram in a zoological body. You cannot be able to protest because when you protest, they will gun you down. When you speak, they will use their Akmobi men or muscular men or call DSS and Alessi and bunker you to inside and when they hit you front and back, you will understand. Why are we speaking all these things? It's for us to understand. Never allow any politician to deceive you and telling you PVC whatsoever. Focus on referendum. That is the only way of going forward. That's what we are saying in this morning. And these evil men are bringing untold hardship to civilians because we overstretch Nigeria. As a result of overstretching Nigeria, what they're giving us is hardship, untimely death, premature death. What they're giving us is total corruption of electricity because we are now overstretching Nigeria. Nigeria is never supposed to be a system since 2014 till now. It's supposed to be, everybody should go, it's supposed to be all Israel. Everyone go to your own tent. It's supposed to be like that. Everybody on his own way. Building your own civilization. Go your own way. The Biafrans go your own way. Houses go your own way. Friday go your own way. Middle Belt, the same thing. Go and build your nation. But now, these cabals have hold everything we are doing ransom. We overstretch it. They now deem it fit that oil, oil, crude oil is their father inheritance. Selling it, nobody is. In fact, if you go to any see, they're not even committing crime. What they're doing in that place is like a legitimate business. It's like a man in his shop in Onisha or in Alaba International. When you finish your business, you make your account and send the money to go and bring another. It's exactly what they're doing in the NAPC. Who are you? They will do account for. They're doing whatsoever they deem fit. Whatsoever they pleases them is what they're doing. Nobody in Nigeria have right to question the authority. And that is why you see in a country that have abundance of crude oil, they don't have functioning refinery. They will send the same crude to Western world, refine it to the Western world, and also bring it back. Today they are having shortage. You go to see how Nigeria, everybody, even some of them cannot even afford, not about afford. Those mega rich people, they cannot be able, they couldn't be able to find the gas or diesel to own their generators because they're not available at all. They did not see it. No matter their price, they will be able to afford it. Now I'm talking about pharmacies. And this thing has been in abundance in our own land. The same cabals that holding this thing, the same mafias that holding this thing ransom. And today nobody is talking about all these things. And here they are, those stupid Igbo or Biafran people are telling you, go and get yourself ready to vote these people out. Are you insane? Or recycling the same idiots in the same foundation. Whereas all of us, I know that there is a fault, the foundation is faulty. And now some of them, when you present this point, they will now telling you, no, we need to restructure Nigeria. You ask them, you can only restructure what that already have any structure. Nigeria doesn't have any structure, so nothing to restructure again. You also remind them about Aburi Accord, our Dimoju, or the Megoju, our legend. You remind them what cost over 500 and something million, 5 point something million civilians that surrendered their life today. They have gone for good. As a result of just only through federalism, they massacre 5 point something million people. Today, because of what your ancestors fought, you want to establish. So even not a person that reason well, you will not be able to accept restructuring again or through federalism again. Because this is what your fathers have fought and died. Today, they bring the same issue. Even they agree, I will not agree personally. My own personal submission to be candidate for you. To be honest, I will not agree because of these things, You have massacred 200, 5 point something million people. Today, if I accept true federalism in Nigeria, it means that I unite in the life of all these men that render their life for a Biafran nation. It's like I disrespect them. So only thing I will do them, that they will be happy in their grave and their spirit will be happy when they see me, is for me to help to restore Biafra. Any politician that is working against Biafran restoration, you will die miserable death. I will curse you today. And any man or woman that is working against Biafran restoration shall die disgrace and shameful death. Why am I saying all these things? Our ancestors will not be able to fight. Even pregnant women, all of them died, children died, they starved them to death. Today we now, what they started, we are now working to finish what they have started. Today you saying that what they started will now end up not even achieve what they started, and they continue to elongating this suffering. It shall never be with you, it shall never be well with you. Those spirits that have been died will chase you away and kill you, hurt you down and kill you. So only thing we will now do to please the spirit of all these our ancestors that have fought for Biafran restoration is for us to restore Biafra. That is when they will be peace and they will be happy in their graves. When they see us, they will be happy. They will rejoice. Anything short of this, you're not doing them good. I must speak the truth. Because truth will always stand. So whether you are a professor, whether you are associate prof, whosoever, I don't care. If you are championing one Nigeria, you know that you never have a peace with our ancestors. Because of the only true federalism, our ancestors, they killed all our ancestors, killed our siblings, starved pregnant women to death. And today you're championing only that federalism. It doesn't make sense. What you will be championing is total freedom of Biafran nation. Then when these people that died, staff died, and the people they gone down during this civil war, they will look at you, they will smile. It's if you're fighting for total liberation of Biafran nation. So mind you, when you speak against spirits, mind you as a governor, mind you as a ministers, mind you as a national assemblies, mind yourself as a senators, what you said and what you talk. Because our own thing is for us to restore Biafran nation. So that is why we say what we are saying. But I will stop here, because I will also like to give my community chance for them to say one or two things regarding this untold hardship in Nigeria. Whereas other countries that has natural resources like crude oil, they are rejoicing, having funds, they are making more money, their GP is increasing. While we here in Nigeria are suffering, many people cannot be able to eat 3 square meal like that. Poverty here and here. So I call him on Maz Daniel. Maz Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel, can you hear me? Or move to your side, please. Maz Daniel, can you hear me?
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. So please go ahead.
Yes, Onyishi, our able rep, Mazi Osco Keke, thank you very much. You have said it all. Greetings, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, wherever you are. Before I proceed, let me introduce myself once again. My name, I remain Mazi Dennis Eze. I hail from Oshishamangwa, Aba province in Biafra land. So by the special grace of God, I serve the indigenous people of Biafra here in Singapore. Looking at the topic today is, the issues the Nigerian government is having. If I may ask the question, like the abject and inexplicable hardship in Nigeria is caused by governance issues, lack of policy, direction on the part of government, corruptions, fall in crude oil prices, over-reliance in crude oil, lack of economic diversification, spite of violence among the constituent unit and the militancy group, even fear of the reintroduction of Buharimic policy and the greed can be identified as the problem also. What are we talking about? The government neglected the main point that is hurting them, the Nigerian economy, the inflation, which include inflation, unemployment, government policy, monetary policies, inadequate infrastructure and the power supply, inadequate health facilities, insecurity. These are the problems. Ineffective leadership and the corruption. So how can a country move forward with this kind of thing? And the people, the northern people who tussle for power, they want to remain, but yet they lack they don't know, they don't have what it takes in order to make a country to be well developed. Do we have adequate infrastructure? No. That is what the problem. That is why you see hardship. That is why you see people dying because of hunger. Do you know that even the economy itself is constrained by many structural issues? You know, tariff and the non-tariff barrier to trade, obstacle to invest. How can you invest? If somebody want to invest, how can you invest when there is no steady electricity? You see, there is no way somebody can entrust to invest when there is no electricity. There is no steady water. There is no good roads. This is why you see all this poverty on daily basis because of the hardship, the bad governance. People are dying even from cholera. People are dying from cholera because of bad water they drink, the bad smells. All these things are the thing caused by the government. The government refused to better the life of the citizens. Look at other people. Look at Dubai. Before Nigeria get their independence, where was Dubai? But today, Dubai is a safe haven to their citizens. Look at every other country, developed countries. They are doing perfectly fine. But Nigeria is kept going backwards. Backwards. There is nothing we can attest to say, since this is something that is good in that whole country. There is nothing. So why should somebody be clamoring for one Nigeria? It baffles me. It baffles me for those who claim that they are intellectuals. Those who claim that the elite, though they know, but the thing is that the corruption has made them, they cannot come out to speak. They cannot come out to speak. And when they see somebody who are boldly speaking, they will try to silence the person. That is the evil they are committing. It's very, very shameful that in this 21st century, that there is nothing you can hold. This is what this country they can be able to give to their citizen. Rather, you will hear Boko Haram bombing people. You will hear accidents here and there because of bad roads. You will see untimely death because of all manner of sicknesses due to inadequate hospital, no facility. To solve the problem is to separate, to divide. To divide Nigeria is the best way in order to solve all this problem. So that when Nigeria is being divided into three places, the northern people will go their own path. The Yorubas will go the west. Yorubas will go their own path. Then the Biafrans will go their own path. Then each zone will try to enhance the factor quality by investing infrastructure, strengthening land tenure, security, improving educational outcome, and liberalizing the trade regime and enhancing trade and transport facilitation to help develop the value chain and facilitate the efficient reallocation of factor production making in the country. That is how they can grow. Because Nigeria itself does not even value what they make, their own product. They don't value their own product. Now tell me, how can a whole country move forward when they do not value their own product? For individuals, because I have never seen anything that government, this is government product. I don't see anything reasonable that government has produced like this is made by government, apart from individual effort. Even though, do they value it? Do they facilitate it? No, they don't value it. So how can Nigeria boost their economy if they disregard those things made in the country? It cannot move forward. The best way is for separation. And looking at it, it baffles me so much because Nigeria is the largest country in the whole entire Africa. Very big. And with the blessings, God bless them. They are blessed with abundant resource ranging from solid minerals such as crude oil, gold, tin, iron, ore, even zinc and the limestone, salt and so on and so on. But yet there is abject poverty. What about arable lands with varieties of agricultural produce such as palm oil, cocoa, groundnut oil, which they call peanut, beans, melon, corn, rice, and others, which supposed to be, even till today, supposed to be the key hub of Nigeria economy, even before which supposed to be the key hub of the Nigerian economy. But because of the advent of oil, they shifted because they lack the vision. They lack the vision. The northern people lack that vision, but they want to remain in power. How can a visionless people rule? How can a visionless people make country to be better? People who have derived their own joy in killing their own fellow citizens. It's unfortunate. Honestly, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. So Nigeria should go on their own separate ways so that every part will have true federalism and manage their economy. Then you will see competition. You will see that Africa will rise again. Africa will start growing. Africa will start growing. If other countries has quarter of what Nigeria has, honestly speaking, that country, no country will compete them in the world. I'm telling you, because not only being rich in solid minerals, both agricultural, they are so rich in that also. So tell me, why should there be any hardship in that country? Why? Because these people are very greed and wickedness, and this leadership of a thing, they are evil. They don't have anything good. They don't think properly. Sometimes, sometimes I wonder, like when I see them traveling abroad, hanging on the train, all those things. So I asked myself a question. This man, does it mean that when they travel abroad, they see how beautiful the leaders there who are governing the country that they traveled, see how they beautify the country, see how peaceful the country is, see how everything is moving, how everything were organized. Now when they go back home, does it mean that they do not have brain to think that yes, his own people, their own people also need this kind thing, these social amenities that they enjoy in other man's country? Does it mean that they don't have the courage, or does it mean that they don't have the brain to implement it to their own country, so that they will also, their own children will also enjoy all those things? But wickedness and evil minded will not allow them to do all those things. This is where you see untold hardship in Nigeria. This is the cause, because they can't do anything. They want to enrich themselves and impoverish other people. They do not care. Now you tell me that anybody who is clamoring for one Nigeria, that his brain is okay? No, that person's brain is not okay. That person's brain is not okay, because those leaders, they travel, not that they don't travel, not that they don't see all those good things, but immediately they return home, the veil will cover them. That evil, because the foundation where they come from is faulty. As long as that foundation is faulty, it cannot move forward unless that foundation is being destroyed, which has been, and they will surely collapse. It has collapsed, but the final destination is where Nigeria is running to, because they left to treat the issue and they keep chasing shadow. That's why I say that they don't have brain. The northern people, if they have brain, they will focus on the main issue that are battling the economy. That is what they should have focused on, at least to start with. To start with. That is what they should have done. But unfortunately, they can't do it. So we need to go. We need to separate. That is the only thing that can save Nigeria. That is the only thing that can better the life of the people. Where you will have good life. It's better you go on your own. Stay on your own. Manage what you have. Then you see everything will be okay. Mazi, because please, I will end here, while I also allow my other comrade to give their own little insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much, because what is going on in Nigeria is a very, very sad, very, very sad Every side. And we must always speak the truth until no more name called Nigeria again. That is when we rest. And what we want is total freedom of indigenous people of Biafra, total freedom of the one nation, total freedom of Hausa people. Let everybody go their separate way, and because this one Nigeria is where they kill you, where they have license to kill you, where they will destroy you, where they doing whatsoever evil they deem fit. But if you have a one nation, have Biafran nation, have Hausa nation, believe me, nobody will dare to try all this nonsense again. I tell you the truth. But we must soldier on. Without wasting more time, let me quickly go to MAZI NWACHINEKE. MAZI NWACHINEKE, can you hear me?
Yes, Onyisi, MAZI NWACHINEKE.
Go ahead. There were microphones here. Go ahead.
Yes, yes. Thank you to my fellow Biafran and all the listeners of Radio Biafra and all the lovers of freedom. I say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night to some of us, depending on where you are. I still remain Anthony Chukwudi from Aguleri in Biafra land. I must say thank you to Chukwudi who have chosen our leader to be our leader, because not everyone can be a leader, and a special leader for that matter. So I must say a special thanks to our leader himself, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, for whatever he has sacrificed and continue sacrificing to make sure that we free ourselves from these evil people. Once again, I must say thank you to MAZI NWACHINEKE. You are doing a great job. And my fellow comrade who have just spoken, MAZI Dennis, you have spoken very, very, very well and presented all your points. Thank you very much. And once again, I thank MAZI NWACHINEKE, the person that giving us his platform for us to send out our message. Only see, you and my fellow comrade have said everything, but I must add one or two things inside. Because it's not that those that we are telling, they are not listening or they don't understand what we are saying. But the problem there is that most of Nigerians that claim want to be a Nigeria or want to be in one Nigeria, they are feeling reluctant to do what they're supposed to do. Most of them are lazy. Not lazy in working to make money, but they are lazy to do the needful for them to free themselves. So the laziness make them to be they want to be a life slave in their own fatherland. But we Biafrans, we say no. We cannot be a life slave in our own fatherland, because we know good things. And we are good people. That is why we like good life. And we must be free from these dirty people, because I don't know where these people come from. When you look, we and them, we are not the same. The character, the culture, not the same religion. You cannot mix water with oil. There is no way it can mix together. So concerning about based on our topic, by hardship, too much hardship in Nigeria. All of us know the reason. Like I said before, we are saying these things because we are called for this job, and it is our duty to always say it, to wake up our people, even those that are slumbering. It's our duty to wake them up. So the reason why we are in this hardship in Nigeria is because the root of Nigeria, the foundation of Nigeria is caused. There is no way. For example, the illustration only see you make before MAZI NWACHINEKE, someone cannot have a foundation of a story building and go and build 10-story building or skyscraper on it. Definitely, the building, the structure must collapse. Even if you use industrial cement to do it, even if you use a big size of iron to do the foundation, it must collapse, because the foundation does not match with the building. So that is the reason. And again, I want to talk to Nigerians. That's why I say some of us are feeling reluctant to do the needful. Some of us are lazy to do what we're supposed to do to free ourselves. I believe that we Nigerians are very, very wise, Because when you travel and see black Africans, when they stay together, when you see a Nigeria, the life will be different. You know this one is a Nigeria. Even foreigners, the dictators in the mix of black people. So why are we like this in our country? Like Onyisi MAZI NWACHINEKE said before, any country that have crude oil, the citizens of those countries must be benefiting from the oil, because God bless the land for the citizens. As we have crude oil in Nigeria, we're supposed to be paying salary at least 80,000 naira in a month. Every average Nigerians, whether you have work or you don't have work, government supposed to be depositing 80,000 naira at least in our account every month. Why is it not so in Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a business center. Nigeria is a joke. And those politicians, those Fulani cabals, they know it. That is why the only investment they can do in Nigeria is to be a politician. All of them are hustling for it. Most of them are killing for it. And we that we understand, we say no for that. Even if they want to continue with that kind of life or with that kind of government, okay, let us go and do whatever you want to do with your one Nigeria. Why is it difficult for these people to letting us to go? You say we Biafrans, we are the one that are causing bad name for Nigerians. We agree. You say every crime in Nigeria, we are the one committing the crimes. We agree to it. Then let us go. What is your problem in letting us go? That is to show you that there's something fishy in it. So my fellow Nigerians and lovers of freedom, those that are listening to us, we must wake up and do what we're supposed to do. All this one my comrade said and Onyisi MAZI NWACHINEKE said, and whatever you people are listening and hearing from Radio Biafra, we have been saying things, many things. You guys know that whatever we say is true. We are not lying. We don't paint words. We don't pamper words. We say it as it is, very raw. Why can't you wake up and do the needful? Why is the ministries in Nigeria still working? And as we are saying in this Radio Biafra, everybody is working for his pocket. MAZI NWACHINEKE have said this before, that NNPCs, who are you to challenge the authorities of NNPC? They are giving an account to nobody. They are committee, nothing is working in that country. And Nigeria is no more a country, because to me, I call Nigeria a former country. Very soon, we will merge in our new country. But what we are telling you people to join hands together. You that are clamoring for one Nigeria, what are you benefiting from it? Even if you are from Edo, or you are from Egala, or wherever you come from Kogi, Benue State, what are you benefiting? In Nigeria, for you to let your child to go to school, your heart will be beating because the child might not come back alive. What kind of country is that? Every people are moving forward, developing. The only thing Nigeria is good to count is 1960. We have television station before France. And then, what kind of nonsense is that? I get them before no be property. We must wake up. And God give us the brain to beat all these civilized countries. Most of the things they do, they copy from us. They tap it from us by adopting our people. What is wrong with us, we Nigerians? What is wrong with you people? And that is why, according to our topic, that is why the hardship in Nigeria is growing every day by day. And don't expect it to stop. How can a country that has crude oil, common citizen of Nigeria, every citizen of Nigeria cannot be able to buy 1 liter of fuel? How can? Just like Fela and Nicola Kuti say that, how can you dash me my property? These people are dashing out our property. We must face this politician and close their chapter once and for all. There is no need for us to pamper these people or start painting words for them, because we are dead people already, like Onyendu said. We are dead already, and dead body no need medicine. We have to close chapter of all these politicians and free ourselves from this Fulani oligarchy or whatever they call themselves. Please, my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, you're supposed to wake up. If not that Onyendu, that God used to form ESN, these people could have taken Igbo land by now. People would have taken Biafran land by now. So we must wake up as a Biafran, wherever you are, whether you like what we are doing or whether you don't like what we are doing. Most important thing is for you to focus and think, what is our point? What is our name? What are we fighting for? And I want to tell most of us, Biafrans, because since Onyendu went for a journey, some of you don't know that God wants to use it to do a trial in the midst of us. Some of us have been falling apart. Some of us have been weary. I want to ask you, that time that our leader is outside, when he speaks finish, your chest will high. You will be hitting your hand in the world. It doesn't mean that now you don't understand what he's doing no more. Does it mean that now you're supporters of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu? Please, for me to say this, I want to call our attention back and give full support, 110 support to Biafran struggle. Most of us will be feeling, after all, when we get the Biafra, all of us will gather inside. Everything is on record. Because from the day one this world starts, God knows by this our generation, there must be somebody like MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. And those that work with him, their name is in the book of those that make the history. And that is why you are participating the way you are participating, because your name is in the book for you to participate this way. I want to encourage you to add more effort. Thank you for my fellow Biafrans. Thank you, MAZI Keke, for the little opportunity given to me to send out my message. I think I will hand the microphone over to you, MAZI Keke. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MAZI. Thank you very much, MAZI Nwachine. There is something I want to also remind to our people again, because sometimes people will not telling you political solution. Let me remind them, we have somebody like our legend, Ojukwu, who from his own knowledge, he tried to incorporate it. When he come back from Cote d'Ivoire, he tried to enter into politics in Nigeria. But Nigeria rejected Biafra. That is a fact and that is a truth. P2B helped during his own tenure. When he was Anambra governor, he tried his best to make sure that Africa, there is a day our leader, MAZI Nnamdi, can discuss this on Radio Biafra. Their plan is then is for Africa, for them to saturate the whole eastern part of Biafra. In doing so, they will now enter the whole Biafran land, south, those where they call all our coastal brothers, they will saturate that place with Africa. By doing so, they will enter into middle belt. Then they will now capture a president position. From there, they will be able to declare the referendum. Today, Rocha so Rocha then, he won under the umbrella of Africa. But what happened then? When he was still on the as a sitting governor, he defeated to APC. So what are we telling all these people that doesn't understand how politics work in Nigeria? Let them not allow themselves to be used with all these old cadres. I call them old school men. These people that have been masters, in fact, they have now received a master degree or PhD under politics in Nigeria. They know the truth, but they don't want to. But they don't want to speak it out. They know there is no way you can bring innocent man to operate in this kind of environment called Nigeria that person can perform well. It's impossible. They know that. But they refuse to tell people. What they keep on telling you, don't disturb me in my turn. It's my own turn. I'm a governor now. It's my own turn now. I'm a senator now. It's my own turn now. I'm a House of Assembly now. Don't disturb me. It's my own turn. My own turn. My own turn. Till when all of us will join hands together to restore Biafra? Till when? When? They know the truth. They will never speak it out. Why I'm saying all these things? Whenever you see any politician champion for you, one Nigeria, know that that person is not a good person. He's a liar from the pit of hell. He knows the truth and he refuses to speak. That's why we say these things. If you see a genuine politician in zoological country, especially those people come from Biafran land, what he's supposed to be championing is a referendum. Then you know that that person is a sincere person. But anybody telling you, go and get PVC, go and get this thing, we will vote them. No, these people won't do so cheap. They are not them. You see them, call them, not them. They never see you as a civilian, they never love you. But when you see a sitting governor, when you discuss with him, he said, how can we achieve referendum? Count that person as a genuine person. But when they're telling you, go and get PVC, we're going to vote this man out, know that that person is a liar. Because there is no way you lay a foundation of 1-story building and doing imagination building, building 20-story building or 10-story building. It's impossible. Science is impossible. And in terms of surveyors, everything is impossible. You can never achieve the goal. And that is why Nigeria government are doing what they are doing today. That is why masses are suffering the way they're suffering today. Let me inform our people. Do you know that the police in Nigeria are trying to, they are planning on 26th of this month for them to go on strike? Wonder shall never end. It shall never, all this story, ugly story will continue seeing. Now their electric totally collapsed. What you will see one day, of course, the Asolok have already collapsed because First Lady is not in Asolok. Buhari, let Buhari and the Buhari hand, I think he's in UK now. Nobody's there. Only these are oppositions and we come together and say enough is enough. They know the truth. It's when you will see them protest, it's when they are out of favor. Where they're tapping the current, where they're now doing their corruption, the door is closed. You will see that they will come out and say, this is going on in Nigeria, it's not good. Check that people, they are hypocrites. Because the way the source they are getting their money is closed. That is when they see them, they speak to. I don't believe people like that. That is why I call them half-truth people. They are not truth people, truthful people. Now, at the moment, we are political homeless. I call them everybody that is calling himself as a politician in zoological in Biafra land. All of them are political homeless in zoological public, but because they don't have base, because they're not strong, because they don't have background, because they don't have purpose. They are like anywhere you push them, and they can succumb. Once their masters tell them do this thing, they will say yes, sir. Despite their qualification in education, despite their whatsoever the knowledge they acquire, they will bend down to Janjaweed and answer him, sir. If you don't know it today, forget about it's only when they come in Biafra and they will begin to do their Ishiago, wear their cap, let cap, begin to grow grammar. Once they come in north, you will see them, they begin to speak they begin to speak Fulani and begin to speak in Hausa language. Why are they doing so? When even a small boy in Asolok will talk in something, they will say yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. But this man is a man that you call professors. These people are people you call actual prof. These people are men that acquire knowledge. These people are intelligent. They will go to northern part and become slaves to them. Small boy will tell them anything. They say yes, sir, yes, sir. But once they come to east, to Biafra land, they become a monster. Begin to show you, do you know how old I am? Do you know that my elderly statesman? It's only in Biafra land that allow him to go back to north. You see a small boy after something years, we talk to him something, he say, yes, sir. Very hopeless people because they are political homeless. They are political homeless. They don't have any background. Nothing, absolutely nothing. That is why only thing that we give them steady, anything that we give them voice is when they speak and maintain their level is to speak for referendum. That is the only way forward to end this hardship, to end this untimely death, to end, hey, a lot of things are happening. And I don't know why our people are still allowing all these things to happen to us. We must stand up to end these things. And without wasting more time, please, if you are still joining, if you're just joining us now, remember, we are cross-section Asia National Coordinators. We always come on your way every Sundays from 5 a.m. Biafran time to 7:30 a.m. We always come on your way. Please, we ask you to go and inform all your friends and families to always join us in this particular occasion, because we always bring new things to your own doorstep for you to hear us and hear what is ongoing in zoological republic. So in our second, there is something I want us to discuss. Second topic that says Fulani oligarchies have succeeded. When we said they succeeded in pocketed all Nigerians, excluded Biafra, we're not Nigerians. For your own point of correction, we Biafra, we're not Nigerians. So when I said they pocketed all Nigerians, know it that is people that believe in one Nigeria, not people like us. Because we have been seeing this thing for a very long time, and we shout man the crying that we need to go our separate ways. So we're not included as a Nigeria. So we are indigenous people of Biafra, we are Biafrans. So when I address them, Fulani oligarchies have succeeded in pocketed, they have succeeded in pocketed all Nigerians. Because one for you to know whether Nigerians are under the pocket of Fulani or they're not. Even when the outcome of that NSAS, that is one thing you're supposed to understand. I don't know if any of you, this so-called intellectual, or our leader always call them intellectual, if any of you will argue with me, could this such a thing happen during the time of Jonathan as a president? The military come out and shoot live bullets. You will not tell me that the Fulani will allow Jonathan to stay in that arsenal. They would have impeached him in House of Assembly and the House of Senate. They will impeach him and give him a vote of no confidence. They will call but this thing are happening, military are happening contradiction works that they shoot rifle ammunition despite all the evidence. Cameras, dead body recovered from Ricky, from the gutter and less of them. These people are still lying. Some of them even the live evidence, draining live bullets to poor masses, to prostitutes. So today, telling me what has been happening, absolutely nothing. I believe some of them are staying in prison, languishing, no justice. And these evil men in the Nigerian military are having free. They are now moving normally as nothing happened. A lot of evil are going. This is evidence for you to know all the Nigerians have been pocketed. Nothing is going on. Nothing will happen. Today, when Buhari when he was still alive, he made it absolute control that he would be the chairman of NMC. Your wonder shall never end. And nobody thought. Because he's a Fulani man, he's a speaker. You don't have, who are you to dare to ask him question? Since that time, he even make his daughter give him one position, do him everything. We could recall some years back, that was 3 years ago. First of all, 25 billion US dollars got missing. Other one, 20 billion again, mixed. When they want to review the man that is in charge. Okay? So a lot of evil had been happening and nobody have that God to ask questions. This man called intellectual that when ex-president was in position, they now protesting, speaking a lot of all in the face of front pages of newspaper. Today they become coma. All of them are muted. They will never speak again. But these people are people vibrating, saying all manner of things. Good luck do this, good luck like that. This one do that. Since that time till today, none of them are speaking again. Why? Because they know Janjaweed called Fulani that ruling Nigeria today are pocketed all Nigerian people into their pocket. Nobody can speak, nobody can say anything. They have pocketed everybody. So even when evil things are happening, nobody have that God to talk. First thing, this man removed Chief Justice of the Federation. Nothing happened. They're doing all manner of evil. Nothing happened. Nobody have that God to raise this for come and to call, say let me come and protest. If you protest, they shoot you. And Danny will just they're letting everybody and nobody have that God to talk. This is a fraud for you. They have pocketed the whole nation. Only people that is standing for voiceless is a Biafran people, and we have continuously soldiering forward, soldiering on, because we believe in freedom, we believe in liberty, we believe in freedom of speech. Even when all voices are shut down, we still being a voice, we still standing tall. Because you cannot tell me these people not succeeded. They succeeded. Only thing preventing the march of all these foreign agents is only IPOB. Our leader have saying this thing multiple times. Whether people believe it or not, but that is a reality. That is a honesty. It's only IPOB that have been standing on their way. If not IPOB, they would have achieved 150% their proposal. But all their Fulani Janjaweed in different head of pastors, they have succeeded. Everything they wanted to do, they achieved it, they have succeeded. They achieved it. Only people giving the headache. So only IPOB. So tell me, how can somebody come out and beat his chest and is so proud that he is from Nigeria? Tell me how. Or call himself that he's a Nigerian. Tell me. Because if you see all ongoing now, see the hardship, see the scarcity of fuel, see how things are. Oh, nothing is moving in Nigeria. If police are now go on strike, they're not working again. Who will police in the state? Who will police in the state? Who? I ask who? If are happening on daily basis, and people are here and protecting zoological republic, something that you cannot be able to protect. They can never give what you don't have. We and with help of all these politicians, they have helped Fulani to overstretch this Nigeria. Because by now nobody should be talking about staying in Nigeria. No, by now if you take your passport, people ask you, I'm a Biafra, I'm Hausa, it's supposed to be like that. But these people that complaining sometimes they come and to it, say they come, let us make this. They are the cause of all this evil. They know that nothing will work in Nigeria because of the foundation. They keep on telling people we will make it a great. Some of them we are coming out for next year, 2023. I will make this. What of the one late Buhari? I will make $1, $1. Chai Baba. Where is him now? Let us not live in a dream. Let us face reality. This message is for so-called one Nigeria. So we know for a very long time, and we have been warning people for them to wake up. So if you're a politician in Biafra land, you must speak, and your speak is for referendum. Anything short of that, you're now our enemy, because we know that Nigeria can never work. It's a very simple and short. Let me quickly go to our Dennis, please, can you hear me? I want you to touch on that first topic. I mean, second topic about topic we discussed now. Because what will happen now is Nigeria is evident. They have pocketed everything, and nobody have got to talk. Even politicians, those people always talk. They cannot talk. They couldn't talk again. Those celebrities, all of them, if you do small thing, they will catch you, arrest you, kill you, poison you, all manner of things. They have pocketed the whole Nigeria. Only except to Biafrans that have been standing tall. So, Mazi Dennis, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So go ahead. I need your thoughts on this topic because a lot of people.
Mazi, thank you so much. Greetings once again, our listeners. My my perspective towards this Fulani oligarchy, most of the cases concerning this set of people, they have this kind of mentality which tells them that they are born to rule and born to control. So this mentality is what they are using to cage Nigerians. Of course, not we Biafrans, because we are Biafrans, we are not Nigerians. So this thing is what they use to cage them, and they believe in born to rule, control, so that everything will be in their own control. It's very ironic. I mean, how can people that are driving country backwards will think that they are the only one who were born to rule a nation that comprises of 2 million to over 2 million 200 million peoples? It's very funny when you look at the things that are happening now in Nigeria. You will notice that they are controlling everything. They silence everybody. Anybody who want to talk, they will silence you. That is the major thing. This is the reason why you see all those celebrities. They cannot come out to condemn or to speak out. Some of them, they are afraid. You see, this thing called fear. That is why our leader taught us so many things. How to not to be afraid of your enemy. Is like fear is a disease itself. Fear can limit a man. Because of fear of what they will do, what they will say, has made a lot of people, they cannot come out to talk about the evil things that are going on in that country. Even the so-called politicians, they are even the worst. Not that they don't know what is happening, not that they don't know the truth, but because of this fear of this set of people. Now, I ask my question, why is it that people are so fearful of them in Nigeria? Let me start with these people called Fulani herdsmen. The Fulani herdsmen, in the most cases, I think they have an agreement on how to carve or make and share the national cake. So, and mostly this thing make them they believe that it make them more powerful. And look at what is happening. They carry cattle to here and there boldly, knowing that they have prominent men who back them up, and yet nobody is saying anything, nobody is talking. Yes, they succeeded. I agree, because I agree that they succeeded, but not for us. They succeeded in Nigeria to cage people and to make them not to speak. Look at what happened. If they didn't succeed, now look at it that there is no protest. Before every little thing, protest will go on. But did you see that anybody who want to rise for protest, they will use military. They will shoot aside. They will do everything. Then people become afraid. And you tell me that any country that does this kind of thing can move forward? Impossible. It's impossible. It cannot work. It cannot work. Where are these people coming from? It's not that there are so many. It's not that they are bigger than every other part. But why are people so fearful of them that they control everything? It's something that sometimes I look at this and I say, what kind of why are we even in the first place mix ourselves with this kind of people? This kind of people that no good thing can come from them. They have never contributed everything, but yet they control people's thing. Someone's thing, they control it, but they have never contributed. It baffles me. When you look at their history and how they came, you see that if the people allow them, the people are the one who allow them, because I believe that if the masses, the Nigerians, if they stand up for their right and they take away fear inside them, I don't think that these people they cannot manipulate everybody. But the thing is that fear is in most of the Nigerian people, Nigerians. Even those prominent men, they are also afraid. What are they afraid of? They are afraid of Fulanis, which they shouldn't. So, indigenous people of Nigeria, they should rise up. They should rise up and stand for what is right and what belongs to them. What belongs to them. They should stand. We Biafrans, we are the ones standing tall. We are the ones speaking. If we have other people from same Nigeria who can stand and speak like Biafrans, I think that Fulani self, they will run away. They will run away. But Biafrans, we remain strong. We remain strong. Of course, we are Democrats by nature. We stand for equity and fairness. We stand for truth. We stand for justice. We stand for peace. That is who we are. And our freedom is paramount. So the project of Biafra restoration is unequivocal project. There is nothing anyone can do about it. So I want other nationalities also to rise and stand firm, unshakable, just like we Biafrans, so that this core evil entity called Nigeria will dismiss and everybody will rejoice, because we are suffering in Nigeria. Mazi, I think I have to hand over. I thank you, our listeners, and also our MAZI NWACHINEKE, whom we are using his platform. Thank you. Continue the good work. And our Ipob leader, MAZI, continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi. You have done justice to this topic, because we can see it before our eyes, if not by the grace of Chukwu Okike, who have been faithful to us, and our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The plan of gender will swallow all so-called zoological republic. But since then, it's only IPOB has standing tall. But we see what is going on today. Nobody can talk. Nothing. They are the head of all security agencies. Nobody speak. Nobody protests. Even House of Assembly, nobody speak. Nobody talk. Because they have pocketed everybody. Nobody can now talk, because we are equally called vividly. When they're now talking about Goodluck Jonathan, ex-president, when he was a president, people can now demonstrate dividends of their. You will see them in pages of newspaper. They said the dividends of democracy. We deny not dividends of democracy. We deprive us this, that. But today, nobody is talking about that yet. Those people that always like to use to speak grammar, dividends of democracy. What you will ask people now, hello, are you awake today? If that person will say they am awake today, before you said, did you succeed, did you cook today? But that time, because they can be able to travel from east to Lagos, Lagos to Abuja, Abuja to Kaduna, there is a fuel, everything. Even when they want to increase it, just little, they want to increase the price of fuel. There will be strike everywhere. People will be talking about, but now things are happening. Bigger things are happening day by day. Nobody, these men and women that criticize them, they cannot be able to criticize them. What is going on? The same corruption. This is the evidence they have pocketed everybody. That is why when things are not happening, even when they're not courageous to march, Biafrans and Ipob have been marched and they have been killing us. It's only people, we are only people that have the guts. We are only people that have that audacity to do it. We have been marching peaceful protests and they will gun us down and we keep on marching. Nigerians don't have that power. Nigerians youth cannot have that. They try it. They shot them, all of them in 1 hour. Today they cannot be able to mobilize even common peaceful protests. It's impossible in Nigeria. Today maybe, I just say maybe, if police join the suit, maybe it will be effective. Because if police now protest on 26th of this March, meaning civilians can also come out and protest. Mind you, that is what they said, what goes around comes around. Remember, end SARS, when innocent people are protesting for the welfare of this so-called idiot people called policemen and women, when they protest for better salary, for better wages, for better accommodation, for better police uniforms, they go out and shot people, men and women that are protesting on their behalf. Today is very ironic. They are now turning back and start to protest. They made it very clear that level 3 in Nigerian police, they're receiving like 45,000 naira. If we convert it to dollar, it's like maybe 50. It's not, I don't think it's up to $50. $50. A policeman that is in position of level 3. I never see such an idiotic something. A policeman that is in position 3, level 3, sorry. His salary is not up to $50 a month. $50 a month. Or should I say, I think it's not over $50 a month. And some people, masses are come out to protest for him have a better future. For him be able to, for government to add money, increase his allowance, for him to be able to feed his family. He now come and shooting those people that protest for him. So now you see, what goes around always comes around. When you're now doing something genuinely to help masses, these men and women, when they ask them go and shoot, they will start shooting because they are black man. There is a problem with him. That is why they can, all our opposition, they cannot be able to say, yes, this 2023, call it a joke. What we demand them is a referendum. Because people know the truth. They keep on turning it, to whatting the brain of people. Doing a lot of people brainwash. While the truth is right there, staring at us. We refuse to comprehend what is going on. Even those men called intellectual, when they want to speak, they bend their corner, they don't want to speak the truth. Why? When all of us know that Nigeria, where Nigeria had been, even you bring the angel of Most High to rule Nigeria, Nigeria will never make any head. All of us know why we hell-bent telling lies to people. When we know this country will never work. If you're now telling me, okay, now let us go and build Nigeria, let us go back and build, I will now tell you, can you, maybe you should go first to bring back the life of those people, 1967 to 1970, over 500 and something million people. If you bring their life back, then I will now consider them about building one zoological republic. But if you cannot be able to bring back 5.something million of people that have been massacred, that have been genocide in Biafran land, So call it a day. What we need is a referendum, and that is where we stand. So if our politicians cannot be able to speak the truth, please let them be muted, let them be silent, let them not speak. Let them not speak at all. Because we hate those men that know truth. They will keep on dishing out evil, telling people lies. No, we can do it. This one party, we will do it. No, just bring their PVC. When last they know PVC never happened. All this is a rise. They're peddling on day by day. And we must say that enough is enough. What we need is genuine for them to UN come and give us a date for referendum and total release of our leader, MAZI. But before I proceed, let me also in our community MAZI Nwachine, for him to give us his own thought about this cabals and Asolok have pocketed everybody, because we have been seeing evidence nobody can speak now, nobody can talk, nobody can come out and challenge them again because they have succeeded in pocketed everybody. Can you tell me if during the time of Jonathan, the wife of President Jonathan, you're now telling me he will leave Asolok, travel to Dubai, weeks turn to months almost want to turn to year, being there, and you see all these newspapers, you see all this intellectual, they're not wanting in the social media network, and people in the House of Assembly, they're not saying what is going on. But all these people, none of them you see, none of them talk again. Why? Ask yourself why. Because Fulani have pocketed everybody. Nobody could talk. Nobody can talk. All of them have been pocketed. None of them will be able to say anything again. But when people are practicing real democracy, these men and women, these so-called political homeless will come out and begin to write, say all manner of things because they are political homeless. That is people from Biafran land. All of them, all of them are political homeless. That is why they will come and start making points, saying all manner of things. So I call him upon MAZI Nwachine, please, your own thoughts in this regard. There will.
Thank you very much for your message. My fellow Biafrans, once again I greet you. My name is Anthony Nwachine. By special grace of God, I'm the National Coordinator, Ipob, here in Vietnam. Yes, Onyisi, concerning our topic that Fulani have pocketed everybody in the zoo called Nigeria. Yes, because those people, the Fulani, wanted themselves to be in this situation. Like our used to say that I can't survive a governor. Sometimes you want to weaken somebody, but you don't know you are weakening yourself. When we were shouting, warning them about this grain gathering now, they thought we are stupid. They call us ministrants. They call us tout. Different names they call our leader, who is trying to fight for their own future, for their own generation, future generation. But they turn their back on us and start inviting security authorities in Zoological Republic of Nigeria to come and kill us. Now the table have turned. The table have turned against them because our leader said, whenever you as a Biafran, you serve Fulani, you must come back with shame. When our leader talking, they thought he's an ordinary person talking, because they don't know whom God have given us through our leader. Yes, MAZI Nwachine, as Fulani pocketed them, that is very good news for them and for their family and for their generation, not for us. Like I said, to me, Nigeria, and to most of us, Nigeria is a former country. We are just looking to enter into our new country called Biafra. Whether Fulani pocket them Fulani did not pocket them. That is their own concern. But if they have sense, they still have little chance to make amendments and reconcile with their people, because they are the main problem we have. This Fulani, how many are there in Nigeria? All these Fulani politicians and even their foot soldiers, how many are there in Nigeria? But they will use money and position to blind many of our people, to blind many people that claim to be one Nigerians. Most especially those security men. Like we used to say before, I told you security men, go to your house, look into your children's eyes. Your superior that is ordering you to go and kill innocent people that is agitating for your own children, innocent people that are agitating for your own good, and your superior will order you to go and kill them. Now, money to pay your salary, they don't have anymore. I want to tell our security, Nigerian security agents, look at what is happening in Mali. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Mali. The security agents, they take over their country. They want to take their country out of France. Because as it stands now, all those countries, is France that is running their government, as British is running our government. But now their securities want to take their country. They want to take their land. That is what you security people in the zoo will be thinking. Now they don't have money to pay you again. You will go hunger and your children will go hunger. The only thing you do now, because the only instrument you know how to handle is gun. You will carry the gun, go and rob. When you rob, go and rob in northern side, because you come to Biafran land, everywhere is secure. You must be die, you must be killed, since you carry gun to go and rob, because that's the only option you have. But I want to tell you that you still have another option. Another option you have now is whenever your superior order you to go, you turn back and order your superior to stand and demand for your right from him. Go to your house, use security agent or use police officers that are shooting people anyhow. Go to your house, look to your children's eyes, you see how sad they are. Look at your wife, you see how sad your wife are. Look at the environment your family live in. Nothing is happening in your life. And every morning you will just wake up and wear your dirty uniform. Carry gun to go out. You don't even have future as a security, as a police officer. You people as the supposed to be taken care of more than any other citizen. But your superiors, they are using you like tools, because they know that you self, you even hate yourself. That is why they will order you to go and kill innocent citizens. You will just go and shoot without thinking, why am I killing this man for? What is the mission of this man that they order me to kill? So you, the Fulani people, have pocketed, based on our topic, that is what you want. Because I can't see you, abagunu no. The same hard you used to put poison in other people, you use the hand to test the soup. I can't see you abagunu no. All you security agents in Nigeria, very soon now, you DSS, you still wearing black and black, they kit you, wear you shin guard, you use something to cover your elbow, you think they are doing you well. Very soon now, hunger will enter your family. Like I told you guys, the only thing you guys know how to use is gun. And after hunger enter your family, you just go into robbery and we will kill you as a common criminal, the way you kill other people. We are not begging you to repent. If you want to repent, up to you. If you don't want to repent, up to you. But death is coming your way. That is definitely, you cannot escape from it unless you do the right thing. By taking over your right from this, your spirit that are sending you out. Because when our youth see security men now that you have stand up for yourself, you see our youth will support you. How many are there that's controlling you? Are you not human being? You security agents in Nigeria, are you not human being? Can't you see what is happening? Look at the science, see the rain, the way the rain is gathering. That rain will beat you and beat your family. For us, whatever you are doing for us, we are used to it. We are not afraid anymore. And we are going. Very soon now, our country will come out. You will use visa to enter into Biafra. And we will check you very well before you enter our country. Because we have seen shit in your hand. So I'm not pitying you guys because Fulani people have pocketed you. All you politicians in Nigeria, all you the politicians in Biafra land, this is our turn. You see the table is turning little by little. There is no escape for you. You cannot run to Fulani people and you cannot run to your people because you have soiled your hand. These people will promise you common position. You that is clamoring for Nigeria Igbo presidency. For example, now they give you the presidency. How many years will be your tenure? And Fulani will take control again. Why can't you reason with your people and let us have our country once and for all and be happy? And let our children be happy. Look at Nigeria, nothing is working. No good road, common water, we don't have. Common electricity, we don't have. Even people in neighboring countries like Benin Republic, the kind of hunger that is in Nigeria is not in Benin. It's only because we are hustlers. Dear common people, they don't worry the way we want. They will just sleep and wake up, go and eat food because they have food. That is where our people, when we travel there to go and buy goods, we are coming back, we buy apples, buy wine from little country that we are supplying electricity to. And we are going there to buy apple and some fruit because it's cheaper. That is to tell you that they are living very, very well, more than us. And we always you are always calling yourself, you Nigerian people, giant of Africa. You are not giants. What is happening to Nigeria now is what God did to Nebuchadnezzar. Because spiritually, God have uprooted Nebuchadnezzar. And he was sitting on his throne hanging as a king. But he don't know. Nigeria don't have any foundation now. We are very happy. But why we are saying this thing is because you people will not say at the end of the day we are wicked. We don't tell you guys. And we continue telling you. But for Nigeria don't have any foundation. It will collapse any moment from now. Any moment Nigeria will collapse. And we are giving you hints. We are giving you guys ideas to sojourn in what we are doing and free yourself once and for all. Like I said before, we are not begging any politician. We are not security man to do what you're supposed to do or do the needful. Your body will tell you. Your body will tell you because when your child is not going to school because of school fees and you come back from your work, you don't see any food in your house. The only thing you can do is to go and rob because you have gun with you. And that first day you are going out to rob, you must die. So that you see how it is to other people that you've been killing. Fulani is succeeded in pocketing everybody in Nigeria. All the politicians is because they use your brain. Because you offer yourself as a slave. I don't think like somebody like us that into the struggle. If people think the way we think or reason the way we reason, how can Fulani man pocket you? How can Fulani man tell you what to do? Somebody will come in your community and tell you, I will give you the chief of your community. For that, kill your people. How can somebody from very far come to your community and dash you your property? Your father's land, the person will say, I will give it to you, your father's land. But you will be killing your people for me, and you will accept. Tomorrow you want to cry and telling me that Fulani pocketed you. That is what you want from the first place. And that's what suits you. Congratulations to you people, all you Nigerians, all you Igbo politicians, all you the politicians in Biafra land. The table is not turning one by one. Onyendu have said this before, and you people think we are crazy. Very soon now, there is no way you will run to. When you run to IPOB, we open our hand and embrace you. Then do with you whatever we wish to. You run to Fulanis, they will open their arm and embrace you and do with you whatever they wish to. You still have little chance for made amendments. Like our Onyisi Oscar Keke said, we don't need anything rather than referendum and Biafra. Bring out ballot. Let us vote for referendum. If you guys win us, we happily join Nigeria. Most of us that is handling ammunition will drop it. But if people did not win us, we go on our own and form our own country. That's the only thing I have to say about this topic, Onyendu. Onyisi Mazi Oscar Okeke. Thank you very much for the opportunity you're giving to me.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we must soldier on. I think we are now about coming to the winding down because our time is we are almost approaching the time. But before then, I will also remind our people what we are doing. We are not hate anybody like our leader rightful said. We are not hate anybody. What we are doing, we all of us agree that this marriage can never work. Never work. Since our amalgamation, since 1914 till date. Date after date. War after war. Genocide after genocide. I never see any people preaching about peace in, preaching about uniting their nation. Preaching other people to agree to be one nation. I never see. It's only in Nigeria. You don't need to preach me to be in one country with you. We need to prove ourselves through box. If I agree and other people agree, so be it. If we do not agree, we go our separate way. So forcing people to be in the same marriage, in the same league with Nigeria is an abomination in highest order. That is why people are dying. Different things are happening. People trying to make up something that had been broken all over. Try to sew it, try to make things work again is impossible. Nigeria can never work because we have different culture, different way of thinking, different in every ramification. We are not the same. Our culture, our sense of belonging, our way of life, everything is different, and we need to respect everybody to go and practice their own faith. But before then, we also call our please give us your own closing remarks and also greet Biafrans. Your closing remarks because we are winding down for today's edition. Go ahead, Mas Dennis. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Mas, I think you are on the mute. Please unmute yourself. Give us your closing remark.
Oishi, you can hear me?
Yes, loud and clear now. Go ahead. Your closing remark.
Okay. Thank you so much, Onishi, and my fellow comrade. You have said it all, and I really thank our listeners and MAZI NWACHINEKE. I thank God for the opportunity. Just as our brother has said, my fellow comrade has said, that give us a date for referendum. That is only thing that we seek for. If you win us, then we will be happily to remain in Nigeria. But if we win, then we go and form our own country. Because you cannot hate us and also force us to remain the same. It's impossible. So we need to go. We need a date for referendum. That is what we are seeking for. And also unconditional release of our leader. So that is what we ask for. Nothing else. We are peaceful and loving people, and we love everybody. I thank you all, and remain blessed. Thank you, Mazi.
Asare Dokubo.
Thank you very much, Mazi Dennis. Thank you for that wonderful closing remark. I'm going straight to Mazi, what is it? Hope you can hear me. Please,
yes, Onyesindewo. I want to say a big thank to all our listeners and lovers of freedom. And I want to thank you, Mazi Keke, for your good work you're doing. A very big thank goes to MAZI NWACHINEKE. You are doing a great job. May Chukwu Kama bless you and your family. Ndewo no mo Chineke na, please, like we always said, always listen to Radio Biafra. Focus on what we are doing. Before Russia and Ukraine start their war, there is somewhere we are going. We should not lose focus. After all, nobody have died in Ukraine to compare with what is dying in Biafra land every day. So I don't see the reason why Ukraine of yesterday war we be number one topic all over the world, while we people are dying always. So we have to focus and know what we are doing, and bear it in mind that our leader is still in the hand of the enemy, although he is going to come out very soon. But my point is for us to focus. So I'd say a very big thank to most of us, wherever you are. I still remain Anthony Chukwu Nwakeze. By the special grace of God, I'm the national coordinator here in Vietnam. Ndewo Oscar Okeke. Thank you very much, Mazi. Microphone over to you.
Thank you very much, these wonderful people, and also my community that we have do justice to all this happening in the Zoological Republic. I say, may Chukwu can bless you. And also, I want to use this opportunity to thank our presenter, MAZI NWACHINEKE. You have been doing us proud for a very long time. Our prayer and thought is every day for Chukwu can continue to guide you and guide you in a light path, and you continue this work till Biafra is restored and beyond. That is my own personal prayer on your head, and we believe Chukwu can will answer us. And also, our prayer also go to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Our prayer day in, day out is for Chukwu to give him total freedom, for them to release him unconditionally, because our leader done nothing wrong. And also, by special grace of Chukwu, we ask him for freedom, total restoration of Biafra. We don't need money. We don't need the aid by Western world. We don't need the ammunition from America or China. What we need is freedom. If they give us freedom, you have done a lot. That is what we don't need. Don't need whatsoever support. What we need is freedom. Freedom is what we speak, and freedom is what we're going to get. So all our listeners, wherever you are, please, we also thanking you for joining us for today's edition. And we also ask you to join us again next week, the same time, 5 a.m. Biafran time to 7 a.m. Biafran time. Every Sundays, please, we ask you to always make a time to join us, because we will learn one or two things during our discussion. So I will also thank Chukwu Kikabiama for leadership of IPOB to continue to guide us and guide us, that at end, Biafran shall be restored and beyond. Now we hand the microphone back to you, NWACHINEKE. May Chukwu can be with you. Emesian.